Hello, and welcome to the Swole Initiative Network. You are not watching Legends of Shalgal. Unfortunately, Diane has she's got like a little bug. She's a little sick, so we don't want to cancel stream altogether. So we're here to hang out and do some stuff.
Feel better, Diane.
Yes, feel better, Diane. Things to say. We do have a giveaway that is that's active for our sub goal of 35. We're at 31 right now. As soon as we hit 35, whatever stream it is, we are giving away, and I have them now. This set of Norse Foundry dice. It's a rogue set, so it has 4d6s for you rolling your sneak attack. And 2 d20s so that you can roll advantage all the time because you're a filthy rogue and that's what you do.
Yep, there it is.
So our giveaway is live. No, thank you so much. Yeah, you can. We'll fix that up, and once it's live, we'll let you know. That threw me off. Like every time you guys do it. So yes, the giveaway is sponsored by Norse Foundry. They are awesome. They do lots and lots and lots for us. And also these chill beats that you can hear are from their lo-fi collection, which is available on Apple Music and Spotify and even YouTube. So go check those out. But we're gonna do a little bit of Q&A stuff, right? Is the giveaway live?
It is good to go.
Sweet! Exclamation point giveaway in the chat. You got to be in the US and you got to be here when we call it to claim it, else we move it on.
True.
Those are the two things. So we're gonna do like a little Q&A and a little hangout. We're gonna take some questions from you guys as well. And there is there a link up on the screen?
Yes, there is. There should be, if you hit exclamation point question, questione, there you go. There you go,
yeah,
there's a link right there.
There it is on the layout.
Hey, Ether Feather, hello.
So smart.
So exclamation point question, and then type your question, I imagine. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, so if you hit exclamation point question, it gives you a link, and when you click that link, it gives you a link to ask questions.
There you go.
That's
There you
simple
go.
enough.
Yeah, we have a few. I have a few teed up for us to start us off. some hot ones.
Some warm-ups.
Some warm-ups. Do you guys want a curveball or like something personal?
What do you mean?
Everyone's like,
That's a
nice.
joke. That's a joke. What is your address? No.
Social security number.
Yeah, I think I have two really fun, good ones to start off with. They hit a little close to home, but they're pretty funny. So we'll start with those, I think.
I am nervous.
So this first one, we're gonna start off with the bad, then we'll go to the good. What is your real life dump stat?
Ooh.
I'll start just because I think I put you guys on the spot. I think my real life dump stat is whatever stat has to do with time management. So intelligence, I guess.
I was gonna say it's probably an intelligence thing.
Yeah, intelligence is definitely my dump stat in real life. It's got to be it.
But I'm so good at everything. How do I pick one?
I'll pick his.
20s across the board.
Mine's dexterity. Like, I've got chronic illnesses and things that make it to where I can't open bottles and I can't do like threading needles and stuff like that. It's not just because I'm old and decrepit. It's just like my hands don't work anymore. And so dexterity for me. And I'm probably going to say that's the same for Jay, because you should see him, like his, like, we got some thumb problems here. We got some issues.
Issues in the tendons in my thumbs, which is probably from doing so much like grip work with jiu-jitsu and powerlifting and rugby and things. Yeah,
Network,
which
huh?
is stupid because like I paint miniatures and things like that, but then if I
Yeah.
have to like manipulate things like with my thumbs for too long, they just go numb,
That's
Oof.
crazy.
That's wild.
and then I can't use them. So
Have we gotten personal enough? Maybe I can go.
Ouch.
I was
I've
gonna
also got this bunion on my right foot.
Yeah, right now I think it's I think my dumb stat would be Constitution. I think I get sick.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. I like get sick so easy, and like I barf so easy. Like I get
Oh no.
so easy, and like it's just like I'm always the one who's like gonna get sick off of something. But also, I mean, I am not a strong person, so like strength-based skills or things like that, I'm so bad at. But I feel like I'm good at figuring out ways to not have to use strength to solve things that should be strength-based. But yeah,
So high intelligence or wisdom.
I'll take that. I would take that, yeah.
Eric, what about you?
I'm still, this is tough. I feel like it's probably a toss up between Constitution and strength.
I don't even know why that's funny.
You somehow went on mute, Eric.
Yeah,
You're on mute.
we're living that wizard lifestyle.
Bibbidi bibbidi.
You are
bibbidi,
still.
bibbidi.
He goes, nope.
Cool beans.
There you go.
Hey,
Hey,
back.
Yeah?
Don't know why. Just unplugged it, plugged it back in. Yeah, I think before D&D, I might even say charisma was a dump stat. I feel like I had to learn about
Maybe you
people
don't.
quite a bit.
That's pretty funny. Stacks, what about you?
Mine is definitely strength. Like, I'm not even gonna try and hide it. I can't lift very heavy things. Like, I'll push through it, but I'm not gonna have a good time in the process. But yeah, and plus there's only one check athletics. The rest of them are used more. So, I mean, aside from Constitution.
That's true. Fair enough. Fair enough. So I think that leads us to our next obvious question: is what is your real life best base stat? Like, what's your top notch? Like, I can do it no matter what.
I actually think about this a lot. I think I do,
Charisma?
because I do feel like it's charisma because I feel like confident in myself to talk my way out of most situations, and whether or not I can, the confidence that I can do so, I think implies that my charisma stat's pretty high. I feel like, yeah, I rely on that in situations more than I rely on anything else.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'd probably go with Dex. I'm pretty dexterous in most things. I surprise myself sometimes. I'll just leave it at that.
Like,
Just use your imagination.
just
No, I don't know.
are you talking about like the?
Go to trip off a curve and like handspring. Like,
Whoa! Oops.
Yeah.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that.
Ah,
Yeah.
I guess I know how to backflip. I don't know.
No, I'm not particularly clumsy. Yeah, I did rock climbing for a while, so I think that also helped. You know, grip
That's fair.
and
Yeah.
playing guitar,
Nice.
instruments and stuff. Button mash video games.
Yeah. Stacks.
If I had to pick, I think wisdom, and I think that's more since I've just been like the people I work around with, I have to use wisdom a lot more to tell them to stop doing like silly things, but definitely wisdom.
Yeah, I'm personally I'm with you on the wisdom thing. I'm always like I have like nieces and nephews, and I'm constantly just like, all right, listen, like, just stop being dumb. Don't do it. Like, apply that to just everything. If it sounds like a dumb thing, don't do it.
Exactly.
I'm definitely going with wisdom on that. But the workplace thing is what, like, I was like, oh yeah, that's it for sure.
That line from The Office, where it's like, is it Dwight that says, "To stop myself from doing stupid things,
Yes.
I ask myself, would a stupid person do it?
Oh yeah.
I do not do that thing."
Yeah, exactly. For sure. Betty?
Whatever. I think wisdom is where whatever intuition would go under.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would probably be wisdom.
So
Because Jay calls me the Oracle. I see things coming from like miles away, and then they literally happen exactly how I say. So
Yeah.
I think that would definitely be wisdom.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Jay?
I feel I don't know. I feel like I'm like a real life barbarian.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
Strength and
Great
charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know which. Probably charisma is higher these days.
Yeah. You're like the strong man in the circus. You're like, look at this. Yeah. Huh? Presentation.
While I twist my mustache.
It's a strong look.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, handlebar mustache, perfectly waxed.
I told you the other day that I would love to see you with just a mustache. I'm so curious.
I used to do a handlebar.
But you had a beard
Really?
too.
Yeah, it was a beard with a handlebar. So
Yeah.
One of these days.
I mean, I can pull
Like a
pictures of
dapper
Jay
just
without a beard and put him in the Discord.
Put him on blast, Betty.
Yeah. I mean, we used to cosplay as Harley and Joker, and so he shaved his beard for that. So
Ooh, okay.
there
I
are.
don't believe it. I don't think Jay has a chin. It's a myth.
it's just my lip.
Yeah, just
and then that's here.
It's just more lip.
Whoa.
Yeah, when he eats, his head goes up. His chin doesn't go down.
Like a Pez dispenser.
Terrifying.
I love this.
Oh, that's
Wow.
so good. Oh, it's so great.
Did you say? Yeah, you said wisdom. I just want to make sure you didn't exclude yourself, Mike.
No. I think wisdom. It's definitely not Dex. I spilled honey on my hoodie earlier.
You
I spill
spill
my
tea
tea.
every week.
I spill my tea every week.
Yeah.
Oh.
Every single week.
Eric's like, yeah, you do.
Oh yeah. Every pre-show or break, I'm like, God damn! Like it's just every week I do it. There's so many things happening. Oh, we got a lot of
Yeah,
questions.
you can't see it, babe.
Yeah.
You can kind of see it.
No way.
Oh, the Discord.
No, he just showed it on screen.
Oh.
No, you missed it. You'll never see it again.
We show it again because Mike was doing stream stuff.
Show
Exactly.
me, coward.
As I suspected.
You made a good Joker.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
find the
for
other
real.
We got a lot of questions coming in. Okay. We can do.
Oh my.
We can do
Yeah.
yeah, we'll skip all my questions that I added. Let's see here. Let's go to. I think this one's for Jay. If your thumbs are messed up, do you video game? And if so, what's your favorite video game?
No.
No video games.
Let's be completely honest with the people, honey.
I haven't played a video game
Since last week.
Ever?
since since I sat down and actually played.
Since before our
It was
5-year-old
January
was born.
2020.
Oh, that's
Wow.
right.
Mm.
Didn't you have COVID?
Yep. Before anyone would tell me it was COVID because they didn't know.
Mhm.
But yeah, I got put on progesterone and was up non-stop, just didn't need to sleep and just
Not
played-
progesterone.
I was about to say, prednisone?
Prednisone.
thank you.
Progesterone is
Never heard about
Yeah.
this one.
That's like a
That was
female
for something
hormone.
else.
That's
Yeah, prednisone. That was horrendous. Although I did so. Our son got Tony Hawk's 1 and 2
Amazing.
but on the PS4. And so he was like playing like Tony Hawk's 1. He was playing that, and so I came and sat down next to him, and I was like, "Oh, what you doing?" And he was like, "Oh, just trying to get on this." I'm like, "Oh, you mind if I give it a go?"
900.
Pulled up a 100,000 point combo. It's like, "Ah." I was like, "Yeah, this is all I did. This is all I did."
And you collected skate. Nice.
Yes. I skateboarded, and then when I couldn't skateboard, I was playing Tony Hawk. So
that is awesome. And also a rite of passage for any video game is that you're gonna get your ass handed to you by someone older at some point. Yeah. Like that's how I am with Mario Kart or like Super Smash. If there's a child in there, there is no mercy. There is only a lesson to be learned.
It's your duty as the older person to do
duty.
so.
Lol, duty.
Definitely.
Duty. We're all adults here.
Yeah, we are. I think to keep it going, I'll just say probably my favorite video game. It's really tough. It's got to be like a Zelda game. I have the Breath of the Wild poster back here, which is awesome.
So good.
But like Breath of the Wild is just a great game because anyone can play it and have fun. But yeah, it's really tough to narrow it down. So I'll just stick with that without trying to blow my brain apart thinking. But what about you, Stax?
I mostly play role-playing games because they don't necessarily require you to have people around to get into. Then I could just like get invested in the story, but I'm really bad at like shooters, so yeah, I think role-playing games where I go because it's a very niche skill set.
Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, and 10
There we go.
with my jam.
Oh yeah, classics.
You almost could just name the rest instead.
Yeah, I think for me, right now, my favorite types of games are just roguelikes, just super fast, Dead Cells, Enter the Gungeon. Right now I'm playing through Hades. I just like, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
I love it.
Getting ready for that Hades 2 drop.
Yeah. Hades is so good.
A friend of mine just sent me
Looks
the
so
preview
good.
of that, and I was like, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to be getting a Hollow Knight tattoo here pretty soon. I'm really excited
Oh,
about it.
Hollow Knight. Amazing.
Yeah.
So good.
Incredible. Ashley, what about you?
Yes, I love to play video games. I love
Insight
FPS.
check.
No,
Prize, she's flying.
I love an FPS. Like my casual game is still PUBG. Like I'll get on and play a few matches if I'm
Nice.
like, if I really want to just get something out. But I also love like a narrative-based like single player game. I was replaying The Last of Us in excitement for this TV series that's coming out this week. And that game's great. I also love like a platformer puzzle type thing. I like every kind of game, honestly. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Good answer. Betty.
Well, unlike Ashley, I don't play a lot of video games. So I had a GameCube for a while, and I played the hell out of the 007 game.
Ooh, yeah.
And that was like one of my favorite games that I ever played. And then Twilight Princess, I played on the GameCube a lot too, or Zelda Twilight Princess. And more recent in life, I really enjoyed the Star Wars. What is the game called?
Battlefront.
Battlefront.
Yeah.
Because I've played that with both of my children now, and that's fun. And
It was like the last split screen game as well.
Oh, I like ones you can sit next
Yeah.
to someone and play and not have to have another game system to play. Anyway,
Now
That's
they're
why
like,
I love all the games on the Switch. Like, there's so many fun, just like old school, just get a bunch of people together and play video games. And I love
Yeah.
that.
oh, but honestly, the video game that I've probably done the most in the last few years is Just Dance.
Amazing.
It's a
So
good
good.
workout.
It
Yeah.
is, but it'll be like an hour's gone by and I haven't stopped moving, and my Fitbit's going pa pa pa, and I'm like, yeah.
It's the one
Nice.
time your
And-
watch is like, sit down.
Every
For your
song's
health.
over, and I'm like, I beat you to like my 2 small children. I was
You
a
can't
dancer
dance.
growing up, so like I really enjoy that. But yeah,
It's like, was it Step Up, the movie?
Yeah.
Like, you're just doing that to your kids. You got served. It's like you got served, just like talking
Oh.
trash to your kids.
bring it on, cheer, dance, same thing.
Everything. Oh yeah. All right. I think we
It's
got
hard to
everybody.
imagine, but I did spend a lot of time on arcade DDRs when I was a kid.
No,
no,
way.
it's not that hard to imagine.
I
don't
love
know.
DDR.
I feel like you were that
That's
kid that
right.
had the whole. Yeah, I feel like you were that kid that had the whole cage at home. Like,
No, definitely not.
So, so I used to work at a jewelry store, at a well-known jewelry store, and one of the guys that worked at the shop, who was like the assistant that just answered the phone, basically, he was like one of the U.S. champions at DDR.
Wow.
that's actually impressive.
It's really
I had
impressive.
like he was like showing me all these videos on Facebook and things, and I was like, this
Wow.
is far outside of anything that I'm ever gonna do.
I remember when
Different
it
world.
came out, and like a bunch of my nerdy friends lost a bunch of weight, and I was like, "What are you guys doing?" They're like playing video games.
Or like when Wii Fit came out,
Video games are cool now.
you guys remember that, the Wii Fit?
Oh,
Wii
yeah.
Fit too,
Oh, yeah.
No, I played a lot of the Wii too.
I was working in a media store when that came out, kind of like a more put together FYE, and it was nuts at Christmas. People
Oh,
playing that.
I bet my
We would get like one in, and it would be like in 5 minutes gone.
yep.
Wow.
My mom got so offended by that because she stepped on the scale thing and it made her me like get slightly bigger. Like it wasn't like a huge me, but it made it get like she goes, well, this is stupid.
Wow.
But then she did all the yoga and everything. She loved it. She goes, that's not funny. And then my dad did it and it got like huge, and she's like, all right, this is actually hilarious. He's like
Wow.
he's normal
I didn't-
weight, but he's overweight for his height. Like I was like, he's like 200 pounds.
I didn't know that. Yeah, we fit
Oh, it's
did
brutal.
people like that.
Oh, it's
No
it's
order.
so brutal. It's so funny. But yeah, I think we should do a Mad Lib. You guys
All
down
right.
for that? You guys down for doing
Wanna break
Mad
it
Lib?
down?
Yeah. So we have this Mad Lib book. It's a D&D Mad Lib, and we're just gonna run through it. So I think the easiest way to probably ask you guys for like verbs and nouns and stuff. Do you want to do it that way, or should we go to the chat? What do you think?
Let's go like around,
Do-
like
Do we go one?
one each. Like so the
Each.
next blank would be like whoever's next in the row. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll start with I'll just go down. I'll go like Eric, Ashley, Stacks, Betty, J. I'm going on the stream. Sorry, not in the ping room. My bad.
I don't know. I was checking the stream, and be like, how are we arranged? Got it.
I'll ask. I'll say names. Okay, so this Mad Lib is called The First Campaign. Okay, so I need a part of the body, Eric. Start off hot.
Flashbacks of the last game we played.
Let's just go with a very safe nose.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah.
Nose. All right. Okay. Ashley, can I have an adjective?
Adjective, not an adverb. Stealthy.
Stealthy. Okay. All right. Stacks. I need a noun.
Ooh.
I'll change it, Eric.
Bush. Like a hiding bush.
My mind was in the gutter, but yeah, that works.
Oh yes, you
Oh,
can
yes.
be stealthy with push.
I was like, no,
Oh, yes, that's a
stealthy
thing.
push.
I read Eric's comment in the chat, and then you go bush, and I was like, wow. Wait.
We're all there.
All right. Betty, could I please have an adjective?
Big.
Big, okay. This is great. Jay, I need a verb, but past tense.
Swam.
Swam. Okay. All right. And this next one is a person in the room.
Mike.
All right. That works.
I don't know if that was just me, but
That works. All right, we'll go for an adjective, and that is, again, back to Ashley.
Stealthy. I'm just kidding. Like, my head. Dirty.
Is dirty your adjective?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Hell yeah. Okay. All right. Stacks, I need a noun, please.
Okay. This is gonna be weird, but
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 nice.
that's your noun.
severed pinky toe.
Severed pinky toe. That is aggressive.
Specific.
All right. Back in perfect time. Betty, I need a noun.
Again.
Again.
Brush.
Brush. Okay.
Like hairbrush.
Okay. Jay, I need a celebrity.
Oh, I'm the wrong person to ask that.
Yeah.
People who do things that are famous.
Any one of them.
Any one of them.
Well, we're in D&D, so
Hmm.
Brandon Lee Mulligan.
All right. I love that. And if you
Hopefully-
don't, get in the comments.
That's how I narrowed it down.
All right. Eric, could I have an adjective, please?
Alluring.
Alluring. Okay. All right, we're honing in on the end. Coming up, we got almost a whole full round left. Ashley, could I please have a noun?
but
Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Awesome.
Winner.
Classic. All right, Stacks, could I have a verb ending in ing?
Crying.
All right. That's incredible. I love it.
There's strange visuals in my head.
Yeah, this is I don't know what's gonna happen here, but
verb and ing, isn't that what a gerund is? Like, they just don't think people would know that.
a gerund?
Yeah, it is.
Are you saying errand with a G?
Like a gerund is
Yeah, I'm
a verb.
kidding. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm totally kidding. I'll just mess with you. I'm sorry. Betty, can I have an animal, but plural?
Cats.
Cats. Love it. Thank you for choosing that word for cats. Jay. I need an adjective.
Moist.
Oh, that's gonna get somebody out there.
Ashley's
It's gonna be like,
You watch the viewership just crash.
Yeah.
Nope. You've gone too far this time.
Moistgate 2023. We ain't coming back.
oh my gosh.
Moistgate?
Yep. That's what the people want. Eric. Exclamation.
Like something that someone exclaimed.
That's all I have.
You know I'm bad at this.
Stop.
Please don't.
What was that?
He said, "Please don't."
Please don't. Okay. I'm ready.
Exclamation point.
Please don't. Oh man. All right. This is the last one. Give me 1 second here. Is there multiple music playing?
It might be Jay's.
It's just jazzy and
No.
lo-fi chill.
Hold
I
on.
feel two ways.
I do feel like the song is a bit asynchronous, but it may be the nature of the song itself.
It is. It's the song. It drives me crazy.
Yeah.
It's a weird time signature. I'm like, what is that? It's throwing me off.
Jazz, man.
Jazz, man.
Jazz, man.
If you don't get it, then you don't deserve it.
It's jazz, me.
I was in jazz band in high school. I love jazz. I played bass. This doesn't make
It
sense.
seemed like you played bass in jazz band in high
I
school.
was in jazz band. I love jazz, but only in 4/4.
4/4 time, baby. It makes sense. I don't wanna have to count. Don't make me count. Alright. Ashley, I need a noun to finish us off.
Bass guitar.
Bass guitar. Alright. Fair enough. Alright. I'm gonna pop up another question on the screen and ask you guys to talk amongst yourselves while I fill this out. And
All right.
oh, I just read the first sentence. This is gonna be ridiculous. Let's go to one of the newer questions. This is a good one. Let's do that. What was your favorite character you've ever played? And you guys can talk amongst yourselves while I fill this out.
But I love them all.
I know. I cannot choose. It's like choosing a child.
I did once play in a game, and this was like outside of the arena of like what I would normally play, but I essentially played like a feral 8-year-old child, like literally like raised by wolves, like druid, like kind of feral type thing. And it was really fun to encounter everything like it was new, and like play with that was really fun, and to just kind of like lean into the most chaotic impulses ever, I suppose. So that was fun in a way. It definitely like wasn't like longevity fun, because it didn't like, you know, like character development and like you want to kind of like, you know, it was kind of like, I guess, challenging in that way, but that was definitely fun to do.
I think one one that I haven't talked about before is probably my Dragonborn Paladin from one of our home games, Drexel. He has this like super insanely dark backstory, and then it came to like giving him a voice, and I was like, oh, you know, I can lean into like this sort of dark, he's kind of from the like desert area, so I was like, well, maybe like a slightly Middle Eastern accent, maybe slightly northern towards Russia, that kind of area, and just really play up that like dark, almost kind of. He was a Oath of Vengeance paladin.
Nice.
So I was like, oh, really, really lean into like that roguish kind of element of the vengeance thing. And then I ended up with this guy. So, but it was pretty much the same thing. Like he spent a long time in the desert, kind of atoning himself. And so when he came out and then started adventuring with the rest of the party, he was coming across things that he'd never come across before, like plates of butter and things that he would did. It's a whole thing.
I remember seeing a bowl for the first time as that character, and just like that became like a running joke. It's silly, but yeah.
That's butter with Drexel.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I really enjoy playing my current character Zia, but I've also been a DM for pretty much my entire D&D like time I've been playing. I did play in Pathfinder. Like the only other character I played as an adult, most of us were like gender bended characters, so I played a lawful good female bard named Freya, who she was the only person from the hometown that we started at, and all of these random like folks are in town. We had to like do X, Y, and Z, but I had a rival like bard who was at the open mic night or whatever, and somehow, some way, like she crossed me. And then our D&D group started our first like bar fight, and I just remember that was like one of the most fun sessions like we've ever had.
That's awesome.
Nothing like a good bar fight.
Oh yeah.
I think for me, and this goes back to like when I first started getting heavy into like 5th edition, the concept of warlocks didn't make sense to me as far as like how to explain how their spells worked and everything. So I had to like learn that. So it wasn't until I made my first warlock, Calamar, just out of randomness. Like someone was like, oh, we have a spot, you can show up, just make a character. I was like, okay. And then I made it and I was like, oh my gosh, Eldritch Blast hits how many times? Okay. And I've never looked back since.
Who doesn't have a warlock in their back pocket ready to go at any moment, like, Yeah. I would say, like, I love all my characters, just like most people do. But it was really fun to play Maggie in the recent one shot. I had no idea. Me and Paul had like this much that we had talked back and forth in like a chat about the two of us, and it like worked so well, and I had so much fun just being a little girl, and and it was just so much fun to like play that fun, because I've got super stoic Yola on Mondays that I'm consistently playing, and then on Fridays Rose is just kind of sweet, and but also always just trying to make sure people are staying alive. But like Maggie was just like this cute little chaotic raccoon rogue, stealing things, making things, and cheering on her friend who's this awesome cosplayer. So that was a lot of fun, So because it was out of I think that's what sticks out a lot, like something out of your norm. And then you're like, man, that's fun.
True.
Your guys' dynamic was so cute.
Yeah, that was absolutely a blast.
That all developed straight up in time, and I think that's the most exciting thing with D&D, where like you don't really plan too much, and you just get to play with really cool people who like feed off of that kind of like excitement, and and then it's like, oh yeah, so it's good stuff.
I've said time and time again, like the the caliber of players and things, and the amount of buy-in that everyone has on Swole Initiative is insane. Like Humblewood was nuts. Like putting that together, like yeah, it just makes me super happy. Like especially when I see like the chats popping off, like we're getting super excited to play.
Oh yeah,
So.
there's no better feeling than having that, or getting the accidental text that, or like inclusion in a text that your players are having, and they're like, well, what if Mike thinks about this, or what if the DM thinks about that, and you're like, oh, like I see where we have ideas. I love that, and everyone here is always it's like the typical yes and, like, you know, it's very few times is there like pushback unless it makes narrative sense, right? But it's usually people are like, hell yeah, go for it, like for sure. Ashley, what about you? Did you answer? I was writing a lot during this.
Yeah, no, I went first.
Okay, sorry. I guess for me, really quick to answer that question. A lot of favorite characters. Osmond's a favorite because he's hard to play because I can't use emotion, and I'm a very emotional person. I tend to slip that a little bit, but it's really fun to play that. I've typically lawful good characters because I hate confrontation. But it is just even as a mechanism to get through it, I'm just like, no. Even fantasy confrontation, I'm like, let's not address it. Let's just move on.
That's what it's here for. It's a tool to teach you how to handle confrontation.
It is.
That's
I've gotten better. I've gotten better with it. My anger has taken an uptick since starting D&D. I'm like, no. Someone cut me in line at the grocery store? Absolutely not. What will my D&D character do? Well, I can't throw them. Initiative. Yeah, I can't throw them through a wall, but I can say something.
Yeah.
We do not condone hitting people in grocery stores.
Yeah, don't do that.
Right, strongly worded letter.
Oh yeah. No, I think one of my favorite characters I played was just a big dumb himbo barbarian named Clashgar a long time ago. He was just big, dumb, and unbeknownst to me, is very similar to Grog from Critical Role. Didn't know anything about it, and someone brought it up, and they're like, "You sound a lot like Grog." I'm like, "Who the hell is that?" And they're like, "Oh, it's this show called Critical Role on Geek and Sundry." And I was like, "Oh, all right," and which is how long ago that was. And like, well, the other day. I'm like, "Oh yeah, it does sound like him." That's cool. It was fun. Just hit stuff and move on.
Yes. Barbarians rule.
They're fun.
Barbarians do roll. I only played one in a one shot, and I'm like dying to play one in like a longer run game.
Yeah,
It's
like
super fun.
It's so fun.
That was my first. Kai. Also a himbo barbarian.
They're great.
Like
It's a great combo.
Fairly high charisma.
Of course. Okay, so we have our Mad-Lib, and let me tell you, it's a doozy.
Oh boy.
No.
So this one is called The First Campaign. Strap in. The party stood shoulder to nose at the opening of a stealthy cave. Terrence Bush Crusher, the big... I didn't...
Already good.
If that's not an NPC that we run into in Fables, I'm gonna absolutely.
I didn't make that up.
Terrence
Bush Crusher.
Bush Crusher.
Question: is that his name or his title?
Correct. Last names are titles. It's like Cobbler or Smith. Yeah, the Bush Crushers. They're over there. They're crazy. So, Terrence Bush Crusher, the big dwarf warrior. Yeah, oh, it's so good. Terrence Bush Crusher, the big dwarf warrior, swam towards the entrance. But then Mike, the cleric, held her back. I sense a dirty energy coming from in there, the cleric whispered, as the light atop his severed pinky toe flickered. Gross.
Gross.
Terrence Terrence gripped her two-handed brush and smirked. That's a crazy brush. Terrence gripped her two-handed brush and smirked. We'll take care of it, she said. Then Brennan Lee Mulligan, the alluring elven rogue, appeared from behind his cloak of butt. Don't be so sure, he murmured, crying a knife in his hand, which is a crazy, powerful spell. Knife cry. Suddenly, 8 ferocious cats bolted out of the cave with moist intent.
Where are they going?
Oh, it's the intent that's everything. Terrence squealed with delight. Please don't!
Please don't.
So Terrence Bushcrusher squealed with delight. Please don't.
Please don't. It's time for bass guitar.
He liked it.
As the moist intended cats ran towards.
Oh yeah. It ends with it's time for bass guitar. Oh man.
Wow.
In fairness, that is the most Brennan Lee Mulligan thing.
I mean,
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Well, that was
amazing.
The cloak of butt to me is just like a regular cloak, but just like a circle cut out.
just for the butt.
Butt flap. Butt flap cloak.
And I was definitely picturing just like butts on butts on butts. So every time you like swish it around, it like jiggles a little bit.
I was just picturing a giant butt that he like jumped out from behind.
From a cloak of butt.
Wow.
We should all draw our own version.
I have
Oh
my
my
version.
I will take a picture of this and post it in the Discord.
It's actually a cloak that just makes your butt look good in.
Which is hard to do.
Especially with a cloak.
Yeah.
That's
cover you
too
up.
funny.
In
Oh,
Jay's
man.
example, I imagine like no matter even whatever you have underneath it, it's like an X-ray to your butt. Like, it's just a
It
cutout,
has
but
to
for
be
some
there,
reason,
but yeah.
It's so good.
straight X-ray.
It's so good.
Oh man. That
All
was...
right. Whew, that got me. My face was hurting. I was trying not to read it when I was writing the words down. But dang. Moist.
Terrence Bush Crusher.
Yeah, Terrence Bush Crusher.
That's top notch.
I was set up.
That should be somebody's like one-shot character name. Terrence Bush Crusher. I can't say Crusher.
Crusher. I love it.
No.
Rush.
Bush Crusher.
What is happening?
Bush crotcher.
That's pretty funny.
Oh
Oh
man.
man. Okay, we'll do another Mad Lib later, but here's an easy question for you. Can you guys roll your R's?
Yeah.
Can we do it? Can we all do it on 3?
Sure.
Okay,
All right.
1, 2, 3. Thank you for that. That was just for me, just so I could clip it.
I was like, oh, you want the clip? I will comply.
Welsh actually has a lot of, pretty much all of the R's are rolled. So, yeah,
Trace.
Oh.
there you go.
Let's see.
I'm learning Welsh.
Nice. Let's see here. Here's a good one. If you had to go to the gym every day for the rest of your life and only do one exercise, what exercise is it?
Easy.
All right, Betty, we'll start with you. What you got?
I would do a clean and jerk because it literally is going to hit everything. You're going to, if you don't know what that is, it's when you pick the bar off the ground and you end up in a front squat. And then when you stand up, you've done a front squat. And then once you reset, you dip and then push the weight above your head. So then you're doing overhead pressing. So you've basically involved the entire body at that point, except for maybe your chest.
Okay. Clean and jerk. That's how I order my chicken.
I used to compete in Olympic weightlifting, so that's one of the movements that you have to. That's one of the competitive movements. That, and then also the snatch, which is picking the bar from the ground and then landing with it over your head and standing up.
Those both have never been able to do like with the correct form. I've had someone try and teach me, and they're like, "Just stop, just stop."
Yeah.
Just put that down.
Yeah. They're like, let's start with the bar, and they're like, oh.
They took like years of technique and work, and I was never really good at them. I will just say that I did compete in it, but I wasn't great.
That's a good.
But I have just enough of like that hyper focus with ADHD where I was like, this is my personality now. So I spent 2 years straight completely only doing those movements, and I got okay. So
I have this image.
That's my answer.
Nice. I have this image of you walking into the gym like this, just like clean and jerk and clean and jerk, and like just like.
The funny thing is, I walk into the gym right now because it's so cold with like a sweatshirt and like a big Columbia jacket with a hood and like a backpack, and then like a giant water bottle and like a beanie, and I look like a homeless. Like everything I own, I'm wearing it because I'm cold, because I've got sweatpants over my leggings because it's freezing. So that's really what it looks like when I walk into the gym.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Who else wants to answer this question?
I just thinking of the Betsy Princess Sailor Moon transformation that happens when she comes back out.
Out of the locker room. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a cool, very cool walker, and I come out like sparkling.
Clean it.
I really want to make that like a screen transition now, just like.
Yeah. We should do that into our D&D characters.
Oh yeah.
Trailer ideas.
Oh.
I love it.
That's awesome.
I want to go in the opposite direction. I want the most hyper specialized exercise to where the rest of my body is just like so normal, but I have one like pinky or like one like my calf muscle is like one of my calf muscles is so strong and defined, and that's it. Just like one specific muscle is just like so. But I don't know enough about exercises to know what that would even be.
So you not even just the exercise is singular, but you just want one side of your body to
one
do
side.
it.
Yeah, you've
one singular muscle.
You've chosen the anti-Achilles. Like you went like instead of having one weak part of my body, I have one very strong piece.
Exactly.
I have a very
niche strength.
Yeah.
Everything else noodly and weak.
But I mean, maybe we would get into the Guinness Book of World Records then, and then
it's true.
Whole new category.
Yeah.
Largest calf muscles in the world.
Are there exercises for like just your neck? So it like I'm just like me. I'm just me. Like fine things. I just got like a mess. That's what I would do.
Hell yeah. I don't know. Could I choose like yoga as an exercise?
No.
Or is that
choose
like a
downward
whole
dog.
or you have to choose like a specific pose with?
Yeah.
I enjoy doing yoga. It helps my back.
Yeah.
We did yoga today.
Ooh, I'm going child's pose. If that's
I do yoga.
Jay did yoga today.
Happy Baby's my favorite.
Happy Baby is a good one.
It's good. It's so good.
I like child's pose. Child's pose are like, if you can't do a child's pose, I'm like, that's me. I know that one.
Got this.
I'm in the back. Stacks, what about you?
Not that I go to the gym often, but if I had to pick, I would say probably the row machine thingy.
Oh yes, that was
That
actually
just
really
feels
good.
kind of fun and
Yeah.
doesn't really feel like a workout.
that's actually my real answer is the row machine. I do
That's actually my
like legitimately like I go in and do like 3,000 meters and I'm Like that's my workout. I love
It's
it.
a really good workout.
Yeah.
I have a
I
rower
like to
downstairs
imagine
that
I'm
I
like-
never use.
Rowing the I'm like Aragorn rowing the hobbits. And
Yes.
I get so far.
We have to get
Like-
there.
You
While I'm
do that
listening
and
to
listen
T Swift.
So you should listen to the epic Lord of the Rings soundtrack. I shared it with Mike, and I
I
listened to that
want
when I
you
work
to
out.
It's got a good beat too, because I'll be rowing. It's like
It's the song. It's like the only song to work out to.
That's great. And Jay.
I think I would do the leg adductor abductor, but only if I could take away the weight stack so that I could make eye contact with everyone that walked past.
Nice.
The OB
It's the one where you take your legs open
Yeah,
and
you-
then close.
the
Push
OBGYN
out.
machine. Yeah.
Or pull in.
Make sure
Either
to
way.
have it set up by the front door.
We used to go to a gym where that machine was at the front door, and it was facing the front door. So if you
Yeah.
were using it, anybody walking in was like,
Oh, you-
"Don't
Also,
look at me right
the-
now while I'm
That was
spreading
on
the leg
purpose.
The laying hamstring curl, so you're like lying on your front
Mm.
with your ass up in the air,
Yep.
was facing out through the windows.
So anybody walking by on the street just gets a
This-
show.
That's the confidence builder.
It was
That's-
also in a strip mall, so
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Walk.
Nice.
That's a
Good times. Good times.
anyway.
They had to
what's-
advertise somehow, right?
That's true. Come on in. Look what we got. It's like I don't know if I want to go in there. Good physical health, bad mental health. With that machine up front, what the hell? Let's see. We have a ton of questions. Let's see here.
If you could go to the gym and choose one exercise, therapy. That's what I choose.
I choose mental health.
I like Final Fantasy's answer to assisted pull up or dip machine. That would be really good too.
No- Oh yeah, yeah,
Family
yeah.
Fantasy, not Final Fantasy.
What is it? Family
Oh, that's
Fantasy?
the. Oh yeah. The dip.
Yeah. So pull up and dip. So you're working your upper
But it's-
body
yeah.
a lot.
Hi, Colin.
legs
We do
would
know
just
who
be
you
like-
are.
Are you making fun of me? I don't even know what you're talking about.
I would never.
Terrible.
Let's move on.
There's some pretty. I got some rapid fire ones for you. Okay. Coffee or tea?
Well,
The answer for me is yes, but
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
but coffee in the
Coffee
morning. Yeah. Sorry, Jay. What did
Tea
you say?
and tea the rest of the day.
I like tea better than coffee, but sometimes tea just won't cut it. You know?
I've been really hard at hitting espresso real hard lately.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you roast it yourself still?
No, I haven't done that in a while, but planning on doing it once it stops raining.
Oh, right.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Espresso's my drink of choice right now.
Sounds like a time of day thing. Like wake up, coffee, nighttime, tea. That's how
Yeah.
I am.
I try to
They
keep
all have
them on the
caffeine.
toes. Like when I go to Starbucks and I think I'm gonna order the matcha, and I'm like, no, I want the chai. I am not a regular, even though I'm
Got
here all
you.
the time.
Got you good.
You don't know me.
You know the matcha
You mean
and
like
the bacon
me and
Gouda.
Get
I'm like,
Blue?
no. But yes.
But you
Get
saw me
one of
coming.
One for later.
Hmm.
Can I get a chamomile tea with 2 shots of espresso in it, please?
Gross.
Wild card there. I imagine someone would quit their job if someone said that. Like, I'm like, you know
Imagine
what?
somebody has.
No. Just throw it on you. Get out of here with that. It's illegal. Let's see. Here's an easy question. Y'all got kids?
Yes.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, yes.
It's just us,
Yep.
me and Jay.
All right. Next
Y'all
question.
got kids.
I have a
Who is
Roomba.
that?
Nope.
Yay! What was his name?
Reggie.
Reggie the Roomba. I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
We have pet. I have a pet that's basically.
Crushed her all over again.
I have a lot of plants.
My creepy baby.
Oh.
Let's see here. What's your favorite meme?
Whoa.
I have one for this because I'm gonna get it made into a poster. It's Megan and I have this one. It's so dumb. It's someone recaptioned this scene from the Watchmen comic, where it's just Rorschach and Dr. Manhattan, and Dr. Manhattan's like, it's like, oh yeah, like something about Steve Jobs, and he's like, guess did you know Steve Jobs caught a case of ligma? And then Rorschach just goes, who's Steve Jobs? And he goes, ligma balls. And then he blows him up. It's the dumbest thing in the world, and I've never laughed harder in my life. It's the stupidest thing. I die laughing every time. Stupid.
Amazing.
Who the hell is Steve Jobs?
I pulled mine up because the first time I read this, I think I read it. I laughed so much. But you guys remember the Velociraptor memes?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this is the one, and I'll put it in the Discord. If guns don't kill people, people kill people. Do toasters not toast? Toast?
That's a good one. Could you put that in our Discord? I have several people I need to send that to.
Oh my god.
That's great.
For
Oh,
me,
God.
it's that one specific picture of that one lizard who's like,
Oh yeah.
every time I see it, I am filled with so much joy and like I hope it never goes away. That's it.
Are we putting this in the meme thing or in the table chat? Sorry, I don't
I put it in the meme thing
Okay, I'll put it there.
because people need to
I have
know.
no idea. Like, part of my entire job right now is doing memes. So I feel like I have so much in my head.
Yeah.
I don't know.
First one that comes to mind, I really like captioning over this one. It's the one from Community where Donald Glover's coming in with the pizzas and everyone's there's like a fire on the ground, like people beating each other up. I enjoy sending making
The darkest timeline.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I share that one on Teams a lot at work. Like when
Nice.
like the GIF where he's like everything's burning and he's like,
Yeah.
I started a new job in September, guys. That's what it feels like every day.
Hey guys, I got the pizza.
It's that or the "This is fine" dog.
Yeah.
I love
Those
that
two
this
are
is
like,
fine.
yeah.
Classics.
There's so many. I don't
I
even.
know.
Who wrote this?
There's that one. I use
Nobody. That's my meme.
It's a GIF meme, but it's that it's the GIF of Nathan Fillion where he like goes to say something and then just stops. Like I use that all the time.
Very good.
Because you do that all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
If it's a GIF, I have to do this. It's the guy that's just like really close, and he just goes.
Yeah.
I do that to people every day at my job, and thank God my camera's not on.
Okay, if it's a still meme, I'm gonna go with the puppet monkey that like side eyes.
Oh yeah. Good classic.
It's a great one. Yep. All right. Let's see. I think it's time for another Mad-Lib.
All right.
All right.
The title of this Mad-Lib is Unusual Quests Posted on the Door of a Tavern.
Oh.
So, let's get freaky with it. All right, we're gonna do the same thing. I need an adjective, Eric.
Adjective. Let's do elderly.
Nice. Okay.
Good.
Ashley,
That's the direction we're going in.
can I please have a noun?
Kitty.
Kitty.
You said kitty, right?
Kitty.
Okay.
With a
I
K.
heard it.
with a K.
You gotta spell it right.
I was like, okay.
I mean, even for the other thing.
We're stepping up from butt. That's
Incredible.
Still time.
Oh my.
Stacks, can you please give me a type of liquid?
PG. Let's go with milk.
Yes.
Now I kind of wish Ashley
the
said the
best
other thing.
Like imagine the Venn diagram of like, don't say this, don't say this, and then like totally safe.
Just,
I was like, what does this mean?
like, oh no.
Milk is right in the middle of that Venn diagram, by the way.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just like
Betty, can I please have a part of the body?
Foot.
Okay.
I
Okay.
didn't say butt.
I didn't say but. Jay, can I get a noun, please?
a noun.
A noun.
I thought you were saying noun was your noun. I was like, ooh, meta.
Sausage.
Okay.
Or in Welsh, it's Celsig.
Selsig.
I love that you're learning Welsh. Can I say that?
Can
It's
you
so
say Selsig?
I just imagining someone. Can you say sausage?
sausage.
Eric, can I please have a verb ending in ing? A verb ending in ing.
Trotting.
Trotting. Okay. Fair enough. And then Ashley, can I have a noun?
I would like for the noun to be but.
All right. It's so hard. He's not so hard for that. Stacks, could I please have a type of food?
Asparagus.
Ooh, okay. Asparagus. All right. Betty, can I have a number?
34.
34. It's a good rule. Plural noun.
Ashley! Oh no!
I missed that.
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh no, sweet bean bits!
I made a very dumb joke about a very innocent
Yeah.
answer. You said 34, and I said that's a good rule, and it's rule 34.
Got it. Wow.
Yeah,
I
dumb.
totally-
Sorry, I made that bad. That's my bad.
That's good.
Jay, can I have a plural noun?
If you don't get this answer right,
Lose the channel. Plural noun. Jugs.
yeah.
I like that.
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
Eric, can I also get a plural noun?
Cans.
Hands, okay.
Those cans.
Oh, cans.
See?
Man.
Oh, cans. I thought you said hands. Jugs and cans. Okay, then we have a verb ending in ing.
Running.
Running, you got it. I'm refusing to add any commentary at this point. Stacks, can I get a noun, please?
Stopwatch.
Stopwatch, okay. Okay, Betty, can I have a verb?
I love that we're all very silently golf clapping each other.
Are you really? I've been looking down this whole time.
Just facially.
I'm gonna say sing.
Sing.
Good
Nice.
soup.
Okay. Plural noun, Jay?
A plural noun.
Ah.
Nuts.
Ashley, I could just hear Ashley's noises.
Yeah.
Do we, No, just leave it as nuts.
All right. We got 3 more. Eric, can I please have an adjective?
3 more nuts?
Grizzly.
Grizzly, okay. That's a good one.
Mm.
Ashley, can I have a verb, please?
Kiss.
Ow!
Keiss. And finally, Stacks, can I please have a noun?
Make it a good one.
Or a bad one.
Troglodyte.
Troglodyte, nice.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're
We know we're ending on troglodyte.
Yeah.
So I will pull
I
up
wonder
another
if it's just
question.
going to end exactly the same as it ended the last time, and it's just going to be, and now it's time for troglodyte.
Whatever show that is, I need to be a part of it. And now our troglodytes. Let's see here. I think we got a few more questions.
Oh wait, our secret challenge is to try to get as far as possible through it without losing composure
Okay.
when he starts reading it.
Let's see here.
I
We're
would
not
not
gonna make
bet
it.
on
We're
myself.
not gonna make it.
The first sentence took us out last time. So good luck.
Yeah.
I mean, Terrence Bush Crusher came out of nowhere.
Like he does.
Damn it, Terrence Bushcrusher. Every time.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
Hey, you have to be quiet.
Oh my gosh. Here's a good one. It's a good fun one. If you owned a fantasy tavern, what would you call it? Discuss.
In my home game, we did, and we had to go, like, save one of our compatriots from hell, and like come back, and like we had this tavern, and we named it. And this was my idea, and I was so proud of it. To Ale and Back Again.
Nice.
And I feel
Nice.
like I don't know if I'll ever top that. I felt pretty good about that.
I don't know. I love the chubby pigeon from
So good.
from Vagadan and Fables. But to go along with the theme of the last Mad-Lib, I'd probably have to call it the Cock and Bull.
Nice.
And the sign would be 2 bulls standing next to each other with a rooster with 1 foot on each back.
That's very good.
Love it. All of my taverns in my games are always alliterations. The Drunken Duck, the Golden Goose, you name it. Pick an animal and pick a word that goes along with that, and there it is.
An adjective?
If that's what you want to call them. The pretty platypus.
Nearly shortened that into one word and then stopped myself.
I saw you going through the mental
I was like,
gymnastics in
nope.
that one.
I don't know. Like if I haven't had enough time to be clever, so sorry. When I was growing up, my mom her name is Dodie, and so because it's short for Donelia, she's native, whatever. But she would call our house Dodie's Diner.
Aw,
Again,
cute.
with alliteration.
Fantastic. Love it.
So I would be like, "Can we go out to eat today?" She'd be like, "Yeah, we're going to Dodie's Diner. It'd be awesome." And I'm like, Mom. So I would probably try to make something.
We
funny.
have out at home.
Nice.
Yeah.
We have
So it
out
was
in.
Yeah.
That's cute.
But so like I would probably like if it was our like not in game but like our place that we had, I would probably call it something like with that kind of alliteration, like with my name, like Bet's Bed and Breakfast or something like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's really not that clever, but
That's some breakfast.
That's in Breakfast. This is why I married him.
Good one.
Learn to pun, guys.
What? I like the idea of having a tavern that is kind of like a speakeasy, but and I like the idea of like a wrong direction sort of thing, so like nobody really knows where it is, and the title of it would like mean something different depending on like what language you speak. So like when you hear it, it means something completely different in your language. So you're like, yeah, I know that place, and then everyone ends up going to the wrong places all the time. I like something like that.
It's got too much jazz in it for Mike.
It's a lot of jazz. It's a lot of freeform. I don't know.
The party does not meet. Oh, regular D&D session.
Right.
You all lined up in different ways.
Yeah, the time signature, yeah.
Did you see yours, Mike?
I haven't. I just got done writing, but there's one that we came up with that's in our D&D game, but I love the name. It's called the Maraschino Moon, which is really cool.
I like it. More alliteration.
Yeah, the alliteration, but if I had to create one myself, it'd probably be like Magic Man Tavern or something like that, or something just really on the nose, like.
Diane's hammered gnome that became the bloody gnome is probably one of my favorite like tavern moment.
That was pretty
things.
good. That was
The
pretty
visual
good.
I have of that place is pretty.
Yeah, it's
very
core
detailed.
memory.
Yeah, that is a core memory.
It's one of those things you see and everyone like just you see it immediately. You're like, yep.
Yeah.
It's so good. There's a really cool record bar. I think it's called Takashima Record Bar here in St. Louis, and I walked in and it's this really cool jazzy record bar, and they have like a live DJ, and it's like this cool 2-tiered thing. I was like, if this had instead of metal just wood everywhere, this is it. This is like the D&D tavern. It's so cool. It's this little tiny place, but it's got like one upper area with just tables on the. It's really neat. I was like,
Cool.
this is it. But yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, that's my answer. But we do have the Mad-Lib, and there's a few in here that really hit the nail on the head. Buckle up. So this one again
really crushed the bush.
Oh,
So we're trying not to laugh.
The last one's gonna get you.
Oh no! Oh no!
Are we actually doing a no laugh challenge?
I mean, as far as you can go. Like, if you have to laugh. Don't hold it in.
All
I'm
right.
gonna disassociate for a moment, and you guys, I'm gonna make it all the way through.
Okay, so this one is called The Unusual Quests Posted on the Tavern Door. All right. Be wary of these very elderly quests posted on the door of the local tavern. Looking for Kitty Caster. Must be able to turn water into milk. It's for my foot. The next one.
No.
The next one is need sausage hunters to capture my terrible husband.
Oh no.
So
I was so confident I was gonna do so well.
it's such a great sentence. Need sausage hunters to capture my terrible husband. Last seen trotting on the butt by the river. Will pay in asparagus. Oh. Okay. Adventurers, bring me 34 kobold jugs. No cans. Which works perfect.
That's really good.
This next one makes no sense, but I refuse to. This would be the perfect, like, there's a puzzle here somewhere. When I was running my clothes, I lost my magic ring at the bottom of the town stopwatch. Please sing it back to me.
Wow.
That's a puzzle. This
I
last
need
one.
that.
This last one is. Oof. I'm tired of these dwarves dragging their nuts across my grizzly lawn. Kiss them and I'll give you my troglodyte.
Oh wow.
Oh god. Oh god. Mad-Libs rules.
Oh man.
This is so silly.
Oh, I was
I was already gone it's for my foot.
Right? You're out.
Oh man.
Wow.
Can you read that second to last sentence again, real quick?
Yeah. I'm tired of these dwarves dragging their nuts across my grizzly lawn. Kiss them
Well
and I'll
done.
give you my troglodyte.
Guess what?
You
That was
couldn't.
fantastic.
That last. I told you that last one was written perfectly.
Something, monkeys and typewriters in a room.
Oh my god. Oh man, I'm sweating. Okay.
Yeah.
That was good. Oh, my face hurts. Oh my gosh. Oh. Well, I don't know where to go from here.
Sausage hunters. To find her husband. I need to know the backstory to that quest.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's more
Trotting,
to it.
trotting on butt. I
Yeah.
believe is the crime.
Yep, trotting on the butt. He's out here trotting butt. You gotta get him back. Someone in the chat has a funny question. If you were a sandwich, what kind of sandwich would you be?
Beef.
Just general beef.
Beef.
Like an Arby's roast beef.
I'd be a grilled cheese.
I was gonna say that too.
Great minds and all.
Ooh, yeah.
But like good cheese and good
Oh.
bread
Yeah.
and
oh,
like
yeah.
the finest
That could be
butter.
some shitty cheese and shitty.
No.
This is
Bread.
like a brie and jam situation. Like you got that little surprise element in there.
Yeah, I'm not a Havarti grilled and cheese for sure. Like it can't be like a blue cheese grilled cheese.
Ew,
Yeah.
who would do that?
Whoa. What?
I would do a goat cheese grilled cheese because that's awesome. I do it all the time actually.
Never tried that one.
Ooh, it's good.
Applewood smoked bacon, turkey, and cheese sandwich.
Yeah, okay. I fucks with that.
Specific.
That's what I get.
I feel like I don't identify like my favorite sandwiches. I love a Philly cheesesteak and I love a muffaletta, but I don't feel like either of those represent who I am as a person. You know, like am really struggling.
I guess that's the question: is if you were a sandwich, what sandwich would you be? Not what's your favorite sandwich.
What's your favorite?
Right.
Okay,
That's
well,
fair.
Oh,
That's
wow.
true. I didn't.
Okay, so Wizard just turns you into a sandwich. What did you become? The type of sandwich that you
Oh, I'm a
became.
bagel with
Wizard
one
to
piece of
specify
cheese.
sandwich. Your personality reflects the sandwich type.
Yeah. Oh, oof. I gotta be
what's
like
the
a
most
single.
complicated?
You didn't think we were gonna get this deep on that question, did you?
Yeah. I would probably be just like a regular. It's gotta be just regular white bread with one piece of like American cheese and like one really thin piece of bologna. Like that's. Like, I am.
That's still a good sandwich.
Yeah.
That's all I had growing up. It was delicious.
Yeah, I am the
Not
bag
toasted.
lunch sandwich.
And like just enough mayonnaise to just about coat one slice of.
Oh yeah. Like it's not evenly
Maybe a piece
spread.
of iceberg
So, like the
lettuce.
mayonnaise is basically just absorbed into the bread. There's
Right.
not really-
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, I created this strange
Love you, Mike.
Hey,
sandwich that I feel might work. It's gluten-free bread because it has
Right,
to be,
that's right. High five.
Chunky peanut butter has to be crunchy, like crunchy, chunky peanut butter. Honey, and are you ready for the secret ingredient? Are you ready for it? Red pepper flakes.
Oh.
I'm telling you, sounds crazy, is so good, and I feel like that's it.
The honey and the spice, it would be like a spicy honey. Oh, I bet that's delicious.
Sounds
It's pretty good. It's a good snack. Have it open faced.
I feel like we just have one of those like Prosecco moments.
Ooh, stunning.
Say the same thing.
Ooh, stunning. I love that. I think that I would be very similar, but the Elvis
But.
sandwich, where it's peanut butter, banana,
Wow.
honey, and whatever bread you choose.
Yeah.
Because
Fair.
Elvis.
I make a sandwich almost every day for like the last 5 years. So it would probably be that would turn into, which I make on a cast iron. I toast my bread in cast iron, fry up an egg. Well, fry up 2 eggs, served open face, sunny side up, mustard, cheese, arugula, and hot sauce that I make at home.
Wow.
Sort of like a fermented
Ooh, you're a
red
spicy
Fresno
boy.
pepper.
That sounds so
Yeah.
good.
That would be really good with an
I eat this every
avocado.
day.
We should hang out more.
We should.
Just make sandwiches.
I probably would be a sandwich that is cut diagonally because I'm fancy. Probably
Obviously.
crust removed because. And then it would be like I'd be like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, except one half's peanut butter and one half's jelly, and you have to like have both of them, or you can have one and then try the other on the backside. Like, however you want to do it, you got to fancy mix it up. Like, can't
Fancy,
be
complicated sandwich.
yeah.
Could you eat
That's
it
not
like
bad.
bread side to bread side?
Yeah, it's like it's a
That's
really
the best.
thick triangle.
Yeah. That's exactly how I thought when you said that.
Double decker.
So,
I
like-
want it hung from a string, so you just.
There's gonna be so many gifts from this show.
It's happening for sure. I cannot wait for it. It's so great. Oh.
Acting out the sandwich on the string was my favorite, though.
Yeah, everyone
I love
knew.
that you put
the
your hands to the
assignment.
side. Well, no hands.
Don't need them.
Watch out!
I'm not cheating.
Jay, did you do yours?
Jazz hands for Mike. No, that was too regular. Did I do one? I said beef. That was a joke.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm pure beef.
That's a cake.
Nice.
Beefcake? Ah!
Because you're cute.
Cute as a beefcake.
That's definitely the saying.
It is now.
Can you imagine someone walking up to you? Be like, hey, I couldn't help but notice you're cute as a beefcake.
Ladies, that might be the new pickup line. So
Get in the comments.
get in the DM.
Come on in.
I love that you did it like that guy that was, what's his name? Patrick Warburton.
Yeah.
Hey, you're as cute as a beefcake.
That was a beefcake. Almost tired.
I don't know. My favorite types of sandwich are breakfast sandwiches.
Oh, same.
So at least 3 to 4 slices of bacon. Like two sausages cut in half to flatten them out. An egg, runny yolk, sunny side up. Yes. And then like a hash brown. Salt, ketchup, good to go.
Between 2 pieces of French toast.
Simple and
Two
savory.
Pancakes, yeah. But
That's incredible.
what if you made pancake, like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but with pancakes?
Yeah.
That's really
We basically
Done
make
that.
it for our daughter all the time.
Yeah.
Really? Well, it sounds great.
That's all.
Pancakes or
waffles.
waffles.
Mhm.
She loves peanut butter waffles.
Chocolate chips.
Having
It
this
sounds so
aside,
hard to put peanut butter on a waffle.
Oh, it's
It's
the
not on
best.
an Eggo.
you gotta be
Got it.
dedicated.
That's fair.
It's not in moderation. I'll say that much. It's mostly peanut butter with some waffle.
Because of all the pockets.
Yeah.
You could fill each pocket with something different.
You could fill each.
You
pocket
could.
with it. My time for that.
Okay, never mind.
Spot the non-mom.
First meal of the day is get whatever you can out as quick as you can to go. Let's not have a meltdown.
Shut the fuck up. The coffee's nearly done.
I will end you.
That's parenting.
That's great. Oh my gosh. Can you include? Someone said, "Can you include a Waffle House experience in your next adventure?" That's just
like
every.
Like the waffle brawl
Yeah.
with the
There's
chair girl, the chair ninja.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
the one that has the Avengers music put over it, like with the
Yeah.
it
Chair
just
just
catches
spins
the
it away.
Yeah. Waffle House fights are wild. There's a song called "Fist Fight at the Waffle House," and I play it all the time. Look it up; it's very funny. But I think we're getting close to the end here. I think we'll go with one last question.
We should call our giveaway soon too.
Oh yeah, let's do. I'll say this: we'll do the giveaway once we start this next question. So if you want to get into the giveaway, go ahead and enter !! giveaway. Let's go ahead and go with. It's a really easy one. What is your favorite racing class to play, and why?
Did you say easy?
I know.
I get asked this question a lot in like my AMAs and on Instagram and things, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. It's tough. I think the
Especially
closest.
with Tasha's, because now I just get to make the silliest thing out there.
Mhm.
Mm.
Especially with what?
Tasha's the
Oh,
like,
yeah.
racial
You can,
origin
like, mix
rules.
it all up. Yeah.
Well, Ugmug, my bugbear monk,
Mm.
way of mercy, and he used to slap healing into people
That's
with
really
his
good.
absurdly long arms.
Yep. I'm going. I probably think a combination I haven't played, but I think I would love that a perfection for me is probably half orc paladin.
Mm.
Big, buff, hard to kill,
Mm.
but good.
As I mentioned, I have only really played 2 long form characters, but I would probably choose a creative one, like a turtle artificer. He just like
Ooh.
Nice.
tinkers and enjoys steampunk stuff.
Yeah, artificers are underutilized.
Yeah.
I want to play an artificer.
They're
next.
awesome.
My
Although I-
favorite race
I'm-
is a elf. Sorry, and I'm sure
Wow.
everyone's shocked.
I heard you
Shut-
hate Lord of the Rings.
But okay, so elf and class. If I'm gonna bring it back to before. If you're just gonna pick a class that's fun to like play and do whatever you want to with, warlock. You can literally just pick a warlock out and just be like, yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
So an elf warlock would be fun.
I think for my play style, where like I've tried to play one lawful character in my life, and it was so hard and so bad for me and so antithetical to who I am. Like giving into that chaos and like making a character that lets me is like so satisfying. I feel like the closest I've gotten to just like let Matt fully fly is like a tiefling warlock, like just like the most hellish chaotic combo, and just like kind of letting that go, and it feels so right. Feels so right.
So good.
Stacks had to pull up his 385.
Yeah,
character.
like I'm on like 400 and something. It's hard. I like.
That's a real number.
It was 470 last week. we're at new numbers now.
What?
I like making like opposites.
Nuts.
So like a weak Goliath or like a wizard half orc or something that you wouldn't normally see kind of thing. But I also like making, like tiefling warlocks and tiefling bards and tiefling. I think is probably tiefling because that's just like familiar skin. But I don't know. The class varies just based on mood, I guess.
Yeah.
Just based on the color of tiefling.
Yep, exactly. Yellow tieflings are monks. Red tieflings are warlocks.
I mean,
You
that
can-
makes sense. In my mind, I'm going down.
Like, I love that like our generation was brought up on like color coding everything of like Captain Planet, like
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
it's just like you're that one. You're that one. You're the smart one. It's so funny. I love it so much.
All the
The
tropes.
blue one.
all in
every
one.
every trope ever known. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Everyone answered, right? I didn't miss anybody. I don't
Did
think.
you answer, Mike?
Oh yeah, big and beefy, baby.
Okay, yeah.
Um,
Big and beefy.
big and beefy.
Are we talking about sandwiches still? Or just gay?
Yeah.
Mike will play anything as long as they're cute as a beefcake.
Yep, that's right. All day. No uggos for me. If you give me an ugly character sheet, they're like, their whole thing is they're ugly. I will find a way out of it.
Lego my uggo.
I'll have a charisma of 1, and I'll be like, I'm not ugly. No, sir.
My mom said I'm pretty.
My mom said I'm pretty. So we're gonna
Adam
roll
Sandler.
the giveaway here. Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
I don't know how to pronounce that. Aranoil? Araniel?
That sounds about right.
Orano.
Aranoil. Aranoil.
You've been here before. We've seen your name around. You've won.
I just want
Have
to say,
something-
Currently
yeah.
here.
I just
That
want
is
to
the
say it like, I want to say it like Australia, like Arner.
You there? You there?
No,
If you're not,
nothing in the
then-
chat.
We will give it to someone.
Give him another 5.
Hurry now!
3.
Arno.
2. 1. Okay. Alright, we'll re-roll it. We'll re-roll it. They're crying on the toilet. Oh no.
Price is right.
Arner.
Wait.
Arner.
Arner, I've been stalling. All right, I'm so sorry. We're gonna have to re-roll it. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Gonna Viking.
Gonna Viking.
Oh yeah. There.
You are still here, right?
Yay!
Yay! This is the most exciting part.
Yeah.
The suspense. I know you're already in the Discord, so shoot me a message and say
Rogue set.
thief, because it's the thieves' box. Spellbound.
Spellbound. Nice.
Spellbound. Spellbound. I'm playing a bard soon, just so everyone knows.
Ooh, sneak peek.
That's incredible.
Yes. So yeah, Discord message the word thief to me, and I will ship these out. I've got a ton of them ready to go tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Any other announcements, Jay, that you have?
Nothing like groundbreaking. We have Fables on Friday. Humblewood is live on YouTube on Wednesday. So you should check that out if you didn't see the chaos
It's really
before
cute.
Christmas. There will be no Legends next Monday. Either Diane is away. Are you guys still gonna stream?
Potentially.
I'm also away.
We'll talk
Potentially.
about it. We'll talk about
Talking
it.
about
We'll get
There,
back
there
to
may
that.
be something next Monday.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll put something together, and by that I mean mystery. Trying to be more mysterious. I won't say anything. Yeah. We're gonna raid somebody, and that somebody is going to be Dorktales.
Woo!
Yep.
But yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for answering all the questions. Talking to you, my friends, in the chat and on the screen. Thanks for answering all the crazy questions, and thanks for having questions. Oh, Gut Punch! Thank you for the raid. Oh no!
Hey! Carry on the raid.
Welcome in.
We're going for a ride.
We're going for a ride to another channel. Thank you for being here. We're actually just ending, but thank you so much for sticking around. We'll see you guys on Friday, maybe on Monday. A little mystery for you. But again, have a great night. Thank you for your great questions, and we'll see you soon. Bye, gang.
Bye.
Same Friday.